The Secret Friend from Space, a promise written in stars. It was a quiet evening in the small town of Greenfield. The stars above shone like tiny diamonds scattered across the black sky. 14-year-old Liam Carter sat by his bedroom window, staring through his old telescope. The night sky had always fascinated him. While other kids played video games or watched TV, Liam spent his nights watching the stars, dreaming of what lay beyond them. His mother often said he had his head in the clouds. His friends called him Space Boy, but he didn't mind. The stars were his friends, and the universe felt like home. But that night, something strange happened. Something that would change Liam's life forever. As he looked through the telescope, a sudden flash of blue light streaked across the sky. It wasn't like any shooting star he had ever seen. It was slower, brighter, and seemed to change direction like it was controlled. Liam gasped. That's not a meteor. He adjusted the focus. The light grew bigger, heading straight toward the nearby forest that bordered his town. Then boom! A faint rumble shook his window. The light vanished behind the trees. Liam's heart raced. He didn't hesitate. He grabbed his flashlight, put on his jacket, and sneaked out the back door. His parents were asleep, and the town was silent. Only the crickets and the cool night wind followed him as he ran toward the forest. When he reached the crash site, the air felt strange, thick with energy. The ground was warm, and a faint glow pulsed from behind a fallen log. Liam stepped closer, his flashlight trembling in his hand. And then he saw it. A small silver sphere, cracked open like an egg, with smoke rising from it. Sparks flickered from its surface. Inside, something moved, something alive. A figure crawled out, covered in shimmering blue dust. It was small, about his size, with glowing eyes and silver-blue skin. It looked frightened, confused, and weak. Liam froze. The creature looked at him too, eyes wide and full of fear. "Don't be scared," Liam whispered, lowering his flashlight. "I won't hurt you." The creature tilted its head, as if trying to understand. Then it spoke, not with its mouth, but inside Liam's head. "Who are you?" Liam gasped. The voice was soft and echoing, like a melody. "I'm Liam," he said. "Are you from space?" The creature blinked slowly. "Yes, my name is Oren." And with that, the night the stars came down to Earth, Liam Carter made a friend no one would ever believe. Liam helped Oren hide in an old treehouse deep in the forest, a place no one ever went anymore. It was dusty and full of spiderwebs, but it was safe. Oren seemed weak, and his silver skin flickered, like a dying light bulb. "What happened to you?" Liam asked, offering him his water bottle. Oren held it awkwardly, studying it as if it were some alien artifact. "My ship damaged. Energy low." Liam realized Oren was struggling with English. He tried to speak slowly. "You need power?" Oren nodded. "Energy, the crystal lost. Without it, I cannot go home." Liam frowned. "Can I help?" Oren looked at him with a small smile. "You already have." Over the next few days, Liam visited the forest every afternoon after school. He brought food, water, and blankets. Oren learned quickly about humans, Earth, and even jokes. Liam showed him pictures of his school, his dog, and his favorite comic books. Oren, in return, showed him small miracles. He could make objects float using his mind. He could heal small cuts with a touch of his glowing hands. When he closed his eyes, tiny lights appeared around him, like stars dancing in the air. "This is how we talk in my world," Oren explained. "We use light to share our feelings." Liam watched, mesmerized. "That's beautiful." One evening, as they watched the sunset together, Oren asked, "Do humans always fight?" Liam sighed. "Sometimes. For land, for power, or even for no reason at all." Oren looked sad. "In my world, we fight too. That is why I came here. To find peace." "You'll find it," Liam said softly. "You'll find it here with me." From that day on, Liam and Oren became inseparable. But Liam knew he had to keep Oren a secret. If anyone found out, they might take him away. So, the boy and the alien made a promise written in stars. No one would ever separate them. Weeks passed. Strange things began happening around Greenfield. People reported seeing lights in the sky, and the power in some areas flickered without reason. Scientists arrived in vans, setting up equipment near the forest. Rumors spread. Some said a meteor landed. Others believed it was a government experiment. Liam knew the truth, but he stayed silent. Oren's health was improving. His blue glow returned, brighter than before. But he also grew restless. "I feel my people searching," he told Liam one night. "They send signals. I hear them in my dreams." "That means you can go home soon," Liam said, forcing a smile. But deep down, he felt a pang of sadness. The idea of losing Oren hurt more than he wanted to admit. Meanwhile, at school, Liam's absence from after-school activities made his friends suspicious. One day, his best friend Mia followed him after class. She watched as he disappeared into the forest. When she peeked into the treehouse, her mouth fell open. Liam was talking to a glowing blue figure. "Liam," she gasped. "What is that?" Oren turned sharply, eyes glowing brighter. "Mia, wait." Liam ran to her. "It's not what it looks like." But Mia was already backing away. "You're friends with an alien?" Oren looked frightened. "She cannot tell." Liam nodded. "Mia, please. He's not dangerous. He's my friend." Mia's eyes softened. She looked at Oren, who seemed shy and kind, not scary at all. "You mean he's real? Not a dream?" "Real," Liam said, smiling. "And he needs our help." Mia hesitated, then nodded slowly. "Okay, I won't tell anyone." From that day, Mia joined their secret. The three of them became an unlikely team, 2 humans and 1 alien, bound by trust. But their peace wouldn't last long. One afternoon, while Liam and Mia were at school, a group of scientists discovered strange radiation near the old forest. They brought drones and trackers, and soon, they found the remains of Oren's damaged ship. "Government agents," Mia whispered when she heard the news. "They'll find him." Liam ran as fast as he could toward the forest. When he reached the treehouse, Oren was already waiting, his eyes full of worry. "They're close," he said. "I feel their machines." "We have to hide you," Liam said. "Come on." They ran deeper into the woods, avoiding the paths. Drones buzzed above like angry insects. The forest echoed with the sound of vehicles and human voices shouting orders. Mia joined them at the riverbank, panting. "They're everywhere. What do we do?" Oren looked toward the sky. "I can call my people, but the signal will reveal my location. They will find me, and the humans will too." Liam grabbed his hand. "You have to try. You can't stay here forever." Oren hesitated. "If I leave, you will forget me." "Never," Liam said firmly. "I'll never forget you." Tears glimmered in his eyes. "You're my best friend, Oren." Oren's own eyes shimmered brighter, like stars reflecting in water. "Then our promise is true, written in the stars." He raised his hand, and light burst from his palm, a beam shooting into the sky. The forest glowed like day. The drones short-circuited and crashed. The humans screamed in confusion. Moments later, the beam faded, and Oren collapsed. His energy was almost gone. "Oren!" Liam cried, catching him. "Stay with me." Oren smiled weakly. "They will come, but I will sleep now." He closed his eyes as the sound of thunder echoed, not from clouds, but from the sky above. The night sky opened with a silent flash. A massive light appeared above the forest, a ship unlike anything Earth had seen. It was shaped like a crystal, glowing with blue and white energy. Liam and Mia shielded their eyes as beams of soft light descended, lifting Oren gently into the air. "No!" Liam shouted. "Please, let me say goodbye." A figure of light appeared in front of him, a projection from the ship. It was Oren's voice. "Goodbye, Liam. Thank you for showing me kindness." Liam's heart ached. "Will I ever see you again?" Oren's voice was calm, warm. "Look to the stars. When one moves where it should not, that will be me, saying hello." Tears streamed down Liam's face. "I'll watch every night. I promise. Then we will never be apart." The light faded. The ship rose higher, brighter, and then vanished among the stars, leaving behind silence and the scent of rain. The next morning, the forest was sealed off by authorities. Reporters called it a meteor crash. No one believed Liam or Mia's story. But that didn't matter. The truth was theirs alone. Every night after that, Liam would sit by his telescope again, staring at the stars. Sometimes, one of them would shimmer a little brighter, or move in a strange pattern. And whenever that happened, he would smile. He knew Oren was out there, his secret friend from space, keeping their promise written in stars. Many years passed. Liam grew up and became an astronomer, studying planets and galaxies just like he had always dreamed. Mia became a science journalist, often writing stories about mysteries of the universe. They remained close friends, bonded by a secret no one else could understand. One night, after finishing his work at the observatory, Liam stepped outside. The air was cold, and the stars above shimmered as if whispering secrets. He smiled at the sky. "It's been a long time, Oren," he said softly. "I hope you're still out there." And then, as if the universe had heard him, one of the stars began to move, slowly, deliberately, forming a shape. Two stars connected, creating a line that looked like two hands touching. Liam's eyes filled with tears. "I see you," he whispered. Promise kept. The wind rustled gently through the trees. Somewhere, far beyond Earth, among the galaxies, a being of blue light smiled back. Their friendship, born in secrecy and wonder, had survived time and distance. It was a reminder that friendship needs no boundaries, not of worlds, not of language, not even of stars. Because sometimes the most powerful promises are the ones written not on paper, but in the sky. Months later, Liam received an unexpected signal through his telescope array, faint but rhythmic. It wasn't random. It repeated the same pattern every few minutes. When decoded, it formed words. "Thank you, friend. I watch over your world now. Oren." Liam smiled, whispering to the night, "And I'll keep watching the stars for you too." Above him, the heavens shimmered brighter than ever before. Two worlds had met once, by chance, and had changed each other forever. And as long as stars continued to shine, their promise would never fade.